Welcome back, neighbors. It's your friendly neighborhood anime2939, and we are coming to you with Team 9, Round 2, the final 4 matches. And I don't normally do this, but I feel like the weight and the stakes of these matches cannot be properly appreciated unless I give you a small recap. I'll try to be as brief about it as possible, but if you haven't been keeping up with what we've been doing lately, the last couple of months has been this sort of competition to find out who my best characters and my best teams are. Okay, it's been 14, kind of 14 and a half teams. It's separated into what I call rounds and seasons. A season is 2 rounds, a round is 30 matches. So each team gets a 30 match round, and then another team gets a turn. And then they do the second round for 30 matches, and then each other team gets a turn, and then after those 2 rounds, that's the end of one season. This is important because at the end of the first season, at the end of each season rather, there will be eliminations, like the worst team will be eliminated. However, it's not quite as cut and dry as the worst or the worst 2 will be eliminated, because I'm all about people getting as much chances as possible without going crazy, because I can't. Originally I wanted to do 3 rounds in general, but I realized I was going to take up too much time, so I started doing 2 rounds. However, to give people more of a chance, I came up with a system that whether you're at the top, possibly trying to get a bye, which means you are kind of, a bye is where you can't be eliminated next season, so it's like a reward for getting the top, or whether you're at the very bottom and risking elimination, it's not necessarily the teams with the worst record that will be eliminated, because the thing is, you have to be 3 wins ahead of your opponent, ahead of your other teams, ahead of the other teams, or else those teams can challenge. For example, the Yamcha team and the Cell team both have 37 wins. So, if the Frieza team can get 35 wins, they might have a worse record, but that's less than 3. Okay? So they can challenge them in this 3rd round, which is like an overtime, which is like a sudden death tie-breaking round. Okay? Now, the Cell team would still be rewarded for having 2 more wins by being given a +2 advantage going into the 3rd round, almost as if they were given 2 free wins, but they earned it. Okay? Well, so the reason I'm trying to give this recap and explain all this to you is right now, the Frieza team, Android 17, Beerus, and Frieza, is sitting at 34 wins. Okay? And they have 4 matches left. And my example was actually real, because the Cell team and the Yamcha team have 37 wins. There will be 2 eliminations this season. And so far, there's only one team that's obviously going to be eliminated. That's the Triple Gohan team, Videl and the 2 Gohans. They have 28 wins altogether, which is just like way worse than anybody else. And then the second worst, at least that didn't have a bye going in, are those 2 teams with 37. So, if Frieza can win even one of these 4 matches, he will at least be able to challenge those 2 teams and earn the chance to not be eliminated. If he can win all 4 of these 4 matches, then he'll be ahead of them, and they'll be the ones having to challenge him. And if he can just win 2, then he'll be tied, and there will be no advantage or disadvantage going in. So these 4 matches are a big freaking deal for this team, and this is part of the reason I love these kind of competitions. It's just like, you know, injected made-up excitement. But anyway, I like it. I don't know. I've always been into this kind of stuff since I was a kid, but you know, here we go. So 4 matches to decide the fate of the world. Now, of course, if they do fail to win these 4 matches, they will still have one last desperate chance, which is the fact that the Super Vegeta team and the Hit team still haven't played yet, and they only got 17 wins in round 1. So if they don't get a certain amount of wins, they could still be right there tied with Frieza or below Frieza, and we'll see how it goes. But first we want to see if Frieza can simply avoid even having to worry about that by seeing if he can equal up or pass Yamcha and Cell's respective teams. Here we go. Let's find our first opponent. here we are on the first match. My man here is looking for a rank up, so he might be good. But he's got 7,000 matches, and it's still at Super Saiyan Rose. Playing Janemba, Ginyu, and a C assist. C assist don't go on. So that could go either way. Either he's really good, he's on his way up, or he's, well, I mean, after 7,000 matches, if you're not already up there, you, I don't know. We'll just start it. It should be, okay. I thought he was going to go for the grab, and I tried to mash instead of jumping. Hey, sure. No grab. Maybe I'm assuming he thinks I need too much. Oh, I didn't. That's okay. Accidental reset are the best kind of resets. We do. Uh-oh. I of all people. I of all people. I know that's a low, but I don't fight many games, to be fair. Want that knockdown. Oh, that's Frieza somewhere. Alright. Reflect. My actual reflector.
Ready to continue? Good one.
I almost did it again. I stood up.
Good one. Playtime, so pretty carefree. Not good enough. Going to have to fight me now. Feel free to help me out. Take this.
He didn't turn around? Oh, nice reflect bait. Into the levels. He didn't, but I get why you might not. Oh! The sparking limit break damage. Oh, goodness. Trouble. KDP? Okay, not too bad. I would like to try some orb shit over here, if that would be nice. Oh, but I want. Oh, the end of that sentence was going to be, but he might just TP. Oh my gosh. Imagine just mashing 5L in that moment. Oh my gosh. The absolute fear. Oh my gosh, Nate! The panic! I'm just mashing. Oh, my level 3. I fucking choked. I'm mashing auto combo. Oh my gosh, what a choke. Oh my gosh, what a choke. Man, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, Frieza. Oh no, I can't believe I choked like that. I had him. That was 2-1-4L, guys. 2-1-4L.
Good one.
You want? You want? Really? Oh, I should have done that a little faster. Now he's going to be looking for it, I would imagine. Get your shit together, Nate. Not 100% sure I needed both, but I wasn't sure I didn't either, and I was afraid I'd see too late. Maybe I just kept running into him. That's crazy. Oh god, Nate. The pressure. The choke. I remember how to do this. Okay. Is he gonna J2 Emily right away? I dare to keep on. I dare. I forgot we got a manual lead. DP. DP. Okay. You know you could have brought me down to the ground and still there. I'm just gonna He was looking for it. I respect it. Okay, finally we got our one win. So that means they are definitely in challenging range of Cell and Yamcha. The question now is, can they do better and equal Cell and Yamcha? They can't pass them anymore, but they can definitely... Oh, cross up. Get off me, bro. My 2H. Oh, my 5H sucks so bad. He has the worst 5H in the game, bro. Now staying low in case Burger was still around.
Ready to continue? Nice. Good one. Take that.
He doesn't know that I'm famous for my amazing Dragon Rush. Should I gold up Frieza? Should I just bring him in and gold him up? Fuck yeah.
You were right.
Get off me.
I'll go ahead and say you're going to have a very tough time fighting me.
And look. Ah. That was my own disc.
You're not getting away. What's the matter? I don't need your help. You're not getting away.
Oh man, I hit the wrong button. Oh, 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 no. Oh, that was bad. It all came down to me accidentally 5-M'ing when I meant to do the other thing. I waited too long. Oh, but I still got it. This is the part where we... Yes. You unleash your true power, you cuck. You jerk. You cuck jerk. Ah, now they're only -1. -1. 36 total wins for the season.
You know, it's not like I've been sitting on my butt this whole time.
Yes, sir.
I felt we would have been all right with you around, Frieza.
Well, that's the end of Zamorak. We are heading into our last match, which will decide whether or not they tie it up. They're 18-11 right now. So are they going to be 19-11 or 18-12? That's what we find out next on Dragon Ball Z.